It's show time. Hello, 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 everybody. Good evening and welcome to the D Day. Guys, we are ready for you all. I can see everybody that came. You've been here since like 6:07 p.m. Welcome, 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 welcome. Hoxer, Ebito, Ebiteboye Iboro. Welcome, Emmanuel, Titus, Consul, Michael. I see you. Joseph Opeyemi, I see you. Success, Elisha, I see you. I see you. I see you. Jennifer, Solomon, Kalista, Dominic, Jerry, Solomon, Aladi, Atagene Jerry, Demaris, I see you all. I see you all. Chinwo Rugochuku, I see you. Rahinat Nuruddin, I see you. Makinde Harrison, Sardia, Abimbola, Chuma Vivian, Peter, Ross Weight Loss, Oluwaseun, Henry, G First Real Estate, Onyesom Stanley, Adedimita Hikmat, Hannah Musa, Onyesom Sunday, Tony, Olakiton, Abdul Abdullahi. Okay, I see you. I see you, Ubong. I see you, Moses. I see you, Stanley. I see you, Favor. I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you. Oh, P. I see you. Oh, this is massive. This is massive. This is massive. This is massive. I see you all and I recognize you all. Just before we get right into it, I need you to comment. Where are you watching us from? 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 Leave that in the comments. Where are you watching us from? Leave that in the comments. Where are you watching us from? Comment below, comment below, comment below. Where are you watching us from? Where are you watching us from? Comment below.
Wow, we have people from Abuja, Lagos, Enugu, Ogun State. Amazing.
Beautiful,
Delta,
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Lagos. I'm watching from Niger State.
Kenya,
Congo,
Kenya,
Kenya, PHC. Kenya. Amazing.
beautiful. Plateau,
Ghana,
Delta, beautiful,
Benue,
beautiful,
Warri,
beautiful, beautiful,
Ogun State,
beautiful,
Lagos, Victoria Island, Benin
beautiful,
City.
beautiful, beautiful. Keep the comments coming. We're reading. Keep the comments coming. We're reading. Keep the comments coming. We're reading. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Kenya, Escavos Island, River States. Great, 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 great. Keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. Beautiful. Kenya, Enugu, Ogun State, Nigeria. All right, 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 all
How
right,
many people do
all
we have
right.
right now live on this on the on
So
the on
far,
the
we have 111 people live, and more
amazing.
are joining. And more are
Great. So
joining.
what I want everyone to do right now is right. Let's take a couple of minutes. I want you to right now share the link that we shared with you. All right, and put it on your WhatsApp status. Put it on your social media. Put it everywhere. Right, and let them know. Let everyone know that we are going to be dropping some value tonight. Right. If you like anybody and you want to change their life right now,
Send them
at
the
this
link.
time, this is the best thing you can do for them. So send them the link, tell them to join this webinar right now. We'll give you guys 60 seconds to do that and we'll
Yep.
start. All right. So I want you to join on that group, click the link and send it, put it in your WhatsApp status, post it on your Facebook, tell people that this webinar is about to change their lives. They've not seen anything like this and it's going
Mm-hmm.
to be absolutely earth shattering. All right. So
Mm-hmm.
share that link right now. So share it right now. And once you're done, I want you to type done, ready to go, done, ready to go, done, ready to go. I want to see all that in the comment section right away.
Great, great. 125 people live. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. Personally, I'm taking it and I'm sharing it on my WhatsApp status now as well. So do it, do it. I can see a lot of done, ready to go. Nice, done, ready to go, done, ready to go, done, ready to go. Beautiful, Abimbola, beautiful. Titus, beautiful. Undukwe, beautiful,
Done.
beautiful,
Beautiful. Come on. I like the energy you guys are bringing tonight.
beautiful. Welcome, 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 Kevo from Mombasa, Kenya. Welcome, welcome, Henrietta from Abuja. Welcome. Share the link, share the link. We have just a few seconds to go. Once it's 8:09 p.m. West African time, we get started. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. All right, all right. It's time, it's time, it's time, it's time, it's time. 8:09 p.m. All right. Let's get right into the juice. Let's get right into the juice.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's go, guys. So, right into the juice. How you watching this webinar right now can make $4,000 per month leveraging the oldest skill on earth. And I know that for a lot of you, that sounds like a very huge claim. But after this webinar, I guarantee you this, right? So let me start telling you what will happen to you after this webinar. After this webinar, you will realize that we lied. Yeah. You realize that this skill can actually make you $10,000. You realize that it can
Mm-hmm.
actually make you
Mm-hmm.
$30,000 per month, not one time, per
Mm-hmm.
month, right? But of course, if we told you that, you say it's a lie. Oh, come on, these guys are lying. But after this webinar,
You say scam.
right? After this webinar, if you stay to the end, you see how it's possible. Number one. Number two, you see how you can do it. And number three is that the most important thing that will happen to you tonight is that you have a mindset change, right? And to show you how important what we are
Mm-hmm.
going to be sharing with you is, right? We don't want any of you to miss out on what we have. That's why we have some things in store for you. For those of you who actually stay to the end, right? So, next slide. Here's one of the things you'll be learning in this webinar. You will know what is this oldest skill on earth is. You will know how it works. You know how to take advantage of it. And last but not the least, we'll give you the $4,000 per month blueprint. That means that once this webinar is over, you will have a clear roadmap on how any you can make $4,000 per month. Now, to sweeten the deal for you, if you stay to the end, we'll give you a $1,000 bonus, right? We'll give you an unreleased training that's worth $500, right? And we'll give you an ultimate 0 to 10K crash course. Listen, let me talk a bit more about this crash course that we're going to give you. This is a very simple, straight to the point course, right? You see, this course is not a very long program that you have to spend hours and hours. It's very simple and it's direct and it's so value punched that when I created, I told Joseph that Joseph, are you sure that these people are actually going to see the value in it? Because it is so direct. Like if you followed it
Mm-hmm.
alone and you did everything in it just in this particular course, you'll be able to make at least $3,000 per month. At least $3,000 per month. And last but not the least, you get a guide on how to find the jobs that we'll be telling you about using the skills that I'll be telling you about that can pay you in USD. All right. So let's go. Come on. Let's go, guys. Now in the next
So
30
guys,
minutes,
guys, guys, yes, 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 yes. Go ahead.
so in the next 30 minutes, I'll be walking you through a clear roadmap on how to predictably earn $1,000 to $4,000 per month, right? Per month. I know for some of you right now, you're probably thinking, oh my God, Bruno, just get to the point. But it's important I tell you this, because if I don't tell you this, you're going to be like, oh, what are these guys even saying? Now,
Mm-hmm.
I know you're excited. I know you've been here since, but here's the first bad news, right? Now, this training is not for you, or this training is for you if, number one, you can speak and understand English fluently. So, if you've been hearing and you've been understanding everything I've been saying up until now, then wonderful. This is for you. This is going to help you. Number two is you have access to good internet connection. That means that you're here, you can hear me, you can see me, right? You're either you're watching this live or the recorded version, whatever it is. You can hear me, you can see me. Then this training is for you. Number three, which is now where we
Mm-hmm.
get to start knowing some of you, because some of you start dropping off right now. I already know that some of you will drop off, and I'm glad. I want these people to drop off. If you don't have a
Exactly.
get rich quick mindset, and you know that there's no way, there's nothing we're going to teach you that's going to be magic. When you don't do anything, you're going to make money. All right.
You're not going to
There's
wave
none
a
of that
magic
here.
wand.
All right.
Exactly.
You just want somebody to come and just wave a magic wand and be abracadabra, boom,
Four
$4,000 in your
thousand
pocket.
dollars appear.
Lie, it cannot happen.
It doesn't work that way.
So please, I promise you guys, I almost want to swear. If this is you, this training will not
Please,
help. This will be the most
please,
useless 1 hour, 30 minutes of your time. Just go now.
please,
Like just go.
run away. Log off.
Nobody will see you. Nobody, you can leave the
Leave
group
the
too.
group.
Nobody will know.
Exit the group.
Just leave. You
Please.
understand? And see, I'm
Okay.
serious. Like when I start talking, you'll be like, oh, it's true. I for don't leave. Oh. So you can leave now. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
There's fine. It's fine. You can leave now, right? And so that's for some set of people. Now, another set of people is for those who have a burning desire to be successful. Meaning that, listen, if let's say your village people are chasing you very well, and you don't want to be successful, you kind of want to be successful, right? But if it stresses you too much, you just continue what you're doing. You don't want anything that's going to take you out of your comfort zone, right? Then please, all right, stay where you are and get the hell out of this webinar. It is not going to help you. This is only for people who know that there's no magic involved in making money, who have a
Mm-hmm.
burning desire to be successful, and who are ready to put in the work. So if you're not ready
Exactly.
to earn $1,000 to $4,000 per month, if that does not seem like something that interests you, if you don't have a burning desire to be successful, and let's say you have a get rich quick mindset, you feel like, oh, these guys, they look rich, maybe they did something, they didn't do, there's no work involved, I'm just going to cross my leg, sit in this nice house, and all of a sudden I'm going to tell you that you're not going to do anything and money's going to come into your pocket. Please get out of this webinar. It's not going to be of help to you. All right. And I've warned you. All right. At least God knows I've warned you. So if you are not this type of people, if you know, all right, that you have a burning desire and you don't have a get rich quick mindset and you want to make $4,000 per month, then this is the best thing that you want to spend your time with. I can guarantee you that. I
Mm-hmm.
can guarantee you that. Now, after this webinar, here's a couple of things you know. You confidently know that you can never struggle with making $1,000 to $4,000 per month. Never. Never. Number two, you have the confidence and skill to make money anywhere in the world. You will know what to do to make money anywhere in the world. Number three is that you will know that you have a skill that is recession proof, meaning that you will have a skill that anywhere you find yourself, once you've mastered these skills, it will make you money. Doesn't matter if they tell you if they are sacking people in your company. Doesn't matter if things are bad. This skill will always ensure that you put money in your pocket. Number four is that you know how to get started with making $1,000 to $4,000 per month. Number five, you will have access to a ton of business owners who are willing to pay you to implement what you just learned. Now, if you're excited to hear this, I want you to comment in the comment section. I want to see your comments. I want to see your best emoji. Reply with your best emoji.
Comment,
Come on, I
comment,
want to see
comment,
that
comment,
emoji.
comment, comment.
I want to see the people commenting.
We're still watching the comments, or watching comments, or watching the comments, or watching the comments. Boom, we can see
Great.
them.
Boom, I
Hannah,
can see them.
Abimbola,
Abimbola, Ade, George,
Ade
Hannah.
Josh, Ruth.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. I love the energy in this house, right? I love the
The
energy in this
energy is
house.
the energy is contagious. You can
I can
literally
feel it
feel it
from
from
here.
wherever
I
you
can
are.
feel it from here. Come on, guys.
Exactly.
Come on.
Exactly.
I love this. All right, good.
Exactly.
Good, good, good. Now, let's not waste any further time, right? Now, I'm very sure you're wondering who are we, right? For some of you who has not, let's say somebody sent you this webinar. Let's say you saw this webinar in someone's status and you're wondering who are these guys and why should we listen to them? So, first off, that's my partner over there, Joseph Don. And shortly, we're going to cover why you should actually listen to this guy. All right. What he has achieved and his background story. And of course, my name is Bruno Wongo. Why you should listen to me and what exactly makes me worth listening to. So, let me just give you a
Yeah. You
brief
go first,
rundown.
Bruno. You go first. You
All
go
right.
first.
Let me go ahead, right? So, and this is Joseph, you take it
Yeah,
up
you
from
go
there.
first.
So, let me just give you a brief rundown. So, you see, 2020, I used to work in a gym, and in that gym, I used to earn 40,000 naira per month. I used to spend about 30,000, 20,000 naira on transport from Festac to Lagos Island, right? And for those of you who know these two places, you know what that distance is. In fact, today I almost missed this webinar because of that same distance. The traffic was crazy, and I did that every single day. So they'll pay me 40,000 naira, and at the end of the month, I'll be left with 10,000 naira. And of course, everything changed on one fateful day. That was July 5th, 2020. And that day I decided that, I was going to go to work, church, and something happened. My phone got stolen in a Moluwe because I was sitting down in a Moluwe and I brought out my phone to use it. And somebody from the window snatched my phone and took off with it. Now, it was at that moment I asked myself this question, and this question changed my life. And I want to ask you that question too today. Because this was the question I asked myself, guys, that changed my life. I said to myself, I said, Bruno, what can you do right now that can make you money? What can you do right now that can change your situation around? And it was then I knew what the definition of being broke was. I'm very sure if I ask you, what does it mean to be broke? You say if you don't have money, you're broke. That's a lie. If you say if I don't have any money in my bank account, I'm broke, that's a freaking lie. I'm very sure somebody has told you that, maybe your parents. So that's not what it means to be broke. Being broke is the inability to have ideas, skills to create money on demand. I'll say that again. Being broke is the inability to, or the lack of the ability to create, generate cash on demand. Meaning that, listen, if you don't know what to do right now to make money legitimately, then you're broke. It's not that you don't have money, it's the fact that you lack the things that can make you money. But you know what? After tonight's webinar, that will no longer be your testimony. That will no longer be what you would say about yourself, right? Because we'll
Mm-hmm.
put in your
Mm-hmm.
hands the same things that over the past 3 years I've been able to master, right? So this is me, and looking. This was a couple of years ago. Now, if you move to the next slide, you're going to see something, right? So what happened? I got involved. I decided to learn a skill. All right. I decided to learn a skill, and that skill transformed my life. All right. I started with one skill and then I went to another, which is what I want to tell you about. All right. And that skill, this place you're seeing is where I am right now. All right. This is exactly the desk I am on. And this is my house. I wish I could show you. This is my house. And I'm actually a young guy. I'm not old, as you can see, and I'm paying for this house. I did not. It's not. I didn't buy it. All right? I'm not going to lie. I don't. I'm not going to blow it out of proportion. I didn't buy it, but I'm paying for the rent, and I pay for the rent. I don't even think about it. Right? I would have loved to go into a quick story, but we don't have time. But I would have loved to tell you how one time I wanted to. I was so afraid I would not be able to make my rent that I made my rent in 1 month, and my rent here is some people's yearly salary, but I made it in 1 month.
True.
But that story aside, and this is me in Dubai. I know I had raised so many people. In fact, some of the internet marketers affiliate marketers you probably have heard of in the industry right now in Nigeria at least are my students. I mean, some of the top guys. In fact, one of my students is with is in Egypt right now with a couple of his other students, right? Who are promoting his product. And this is me in Dubai. And I was invited to Dubai because my students had done so well. That's how much we invested in their training that they were able to do very well. All right. So that was it. All right. That was it. That was the moment my life changed. July 5th, 2020, when my phone was stolen, I asked myself a question. And that question led me to this very moment. And I've asked you that question. These are a couple of my students. I'm very sure if you take a look at some of them, you might know them. I don't know if you know this guy here. This is Caleb. This is Chigos here. And these are some of the top internet marketers in Nigeria today. All right. And this is just when we just had, we had a mastermind. And they were really, really blown. After this mastermind, their income skyrocketed. It was after this particular mastermind, their income skyrocketed. So that's how it is now. I think the next, Joseph, it's your turn, right? Yeah, of course.
So
These are
this
some
is
of my
still
students.
you.
Oh
You
yeah,
had
these are
some of
some
your
of my
students.
students.
This is still you in
And this is
Dubai.
me
You
in
didn't talk
Dubai.
about this as well.
Yeah, this was. I mean, you know that Joseph. When I wrote this thing, this is what they call. It was when I knew that. When they say you dusted somebody, we were driving
Hmm.
and the guys zoomed past me, and sand entered my eyes. One girl even had an accident because of this thing. She was so
Oh
rough.
wow.
And you guys should actually go to Dubai. I mean, if after this training, if you go through this training, you love it and you start making as much as four
You
thousand
start
dollars per
making
month,
money.
please, please go to
Bruno's
Dubai.
advice is
It's
that
an
you should go to
experience.
Dubai.
It's an experience that will change your life. And we're going to go to Rwanda soon, right? Joseph, we said that, right? So we're going to go to
Yeah,
Rwanda
we're
soon.
going to Rwanda
Before you
next month,
get
by the
into
way. Yeah.
Rwanda and Dubai, right? I'm going to share all that with you later, right? But right now, if you have, once you start getting the results, plan a trip to Dubai. It's life changing. I guarantee you. All right.
All
So
right,
Joseph, your turn.
people.
What is over to you,
This is
man?
where I get to talk about myself, and I mean, it all started for me a couple years ago. That was 2016. If you can see, I'm wearing a coverall. My colleague back there is wearing a helmet. Quick backstory: I used to like this lady, but she's married now. So, you know that thing where you like a lady, but you cannot do anything because you don't have money. I was broke. That's me. I used to earn 20,000 naira. As at then, that's around $15, 15 to 20 US dollars back then. All right. I used to earn 20,000 naira per month. Somebody just resumed power in this nation or assumed power in our nation, Nigeria, back then. So things were tight. It was an economic recession and all that. So I kept asking myself, how can I make extra money? Because this 20,000 naira per month is not gonna cut. I mean, I was living big boy lifestyle. They were coming to my house to, use company car, take me from the house to the power plant. I used to be an intern at NMPC, by the way. I was working in process plant operation. So I was in charge of turning valves and all that to ensure that we feed gas to a fertilizer company. Now, I started asking myself, how can I make more money? Fortunately for me, one day we are driving to the office, and then I heard this guy on radio. His name is Kalala Hart. And he says, I'm going to teach you how to make money online. I'm going to teach you blogging. I'm going to teach you e commerce. I'm going to teach you yada, yada, yada. And that was the point where I was thinking, what am I going to do? I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to attend this training. Fortunately for me, I was off that day. And so I just quickly got back home. I went for the training, and literally that was the turning point for me. Now, the guy taught a lot of things from blogging to e-commerce to Facebook ads, a lot of things, digital product creation, and all that. And I made a big mistake that I always advise anybody that is going to start making money online to not make. So what did I do? After learning from that guy that day, I quickly went back home, compiled all the information the guy taught us into an ebook, and I titled the ebook "How to Make Money Online." I've shared this story a lot of times, and then I ran a Facebook ad, designed the cover for the book, and started promoting it. I priced it for 500 naira, and guess how many sales I made from that ebook? I made zero sales. I spent money, ran ads. I made zero sales. Somebody now called me and I was happy. Somebody called me from my ad and the person said, "Hello, is this Joseph?" I said, "Yes, this is Joseph." The person said, "I saw your book online. I'm interested in it." I'm like, "Oh, all right. You want it?" The guy says, "Yes, but can you give me a discount?" I'm like, it's 500 naira. What discount are you looking for? You want to take my kidney? So I got angry. I turned off the ads, and I was not happy. I started talking to myself. I'm like, I think the reason you're not succeeding at this is because you are trying to teach what you have not done before. You know, a lot of people just join an online class. Like, for example, you join high ticket closing online class, like boom, you carry all the information here, write a book about high ticket closing. You likely not succeed.
Sure.
Right. So I decided to step back, learn how to do it, learn how to actually make money online by selling stuff. Right. That's how I started selling. I started selling my graphic design skills. I started selling phones and laptops. I started selling a lot of things online, e-commerce, a lot of stuff. And I started making decent progress. As you can see now, it's a few years later. I now am the founder of an edtech company. So I'm building an edtech company like Udemy, but it's built for the African market. It's called Kaizen Digital Academy. And this is one of our meetings. This is one of our monthly meetings where I gather people to teach them about business, sales, and marketing. It's a physical meeting. This is me right here looking much more dapper. You can call me international speaker right now because I'm called by a lot of people to come speak on their platforms, and I get paid handsomely for it. In fact, um, short backstory, and I'm done. Right, I was in Bruno's place last month, and
Yeah.
somebody heard that I was in town, and the person rushed quickly to Bruno's place just to come invite me to come speak to his staff. Right,
True.
we are in
I was
Bruno's
there, man.
place.
I was crazy.
The person paid on the spot. The person just came, the person paid on the spot. I had no choice. I said, all right, I'll come train your staff for you. And I mean, that is how it is. It's been a few years. I'm now connected to a couple people, big internet marketers like Ronaldo Zamora. You can see me there with Williams Uchemba. He's holding a copy of my book here. I've actually authored the book. That's me on the other end with Trisha B, one of the biggest marketers out of Africa. Of course, I'm now a TV guest. A lot of people bring me on TV now to come talk on their shows on radio and all that. And it started because I decided to take a big decision like you're taking now, to learn and implement what I learned. So I want you guys to get ready. Get ready right now because you're about to learn a couple of things. The first thing you're going to learn is what remote high ticket sales is. What is remote high ticket sales? You're going to learn how it works, and you're going to learn how you can get started immediately. So without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it. So Bruno, I'm going to ask you, what is remote high ticket sales? Tell us.
Beautiful. All right, so let's get started. What is remote high ticket sales? So let's break it down. All right, let's break it down. Remote. What does it mean, remote? I'm very sure you've probably seen a remote before, right? But that's not the kind of remote we're talking about. Remote just basically means online, meaning that you're not there in person. All right. You know how when you go to a shop and you have a salesperson there, right? That's not the kind of high ticket sales is. And don't let the word sales scare you, right? You're going to demystify all these things for you. Find out that it's something you actually do. So it means that it's online. It means that the same way I'm having a conversation right now, I and Joseph, me and you and when you get on Zoom, that's exactly how this type of selling works. But here's where the difference is, right? And this is where the difference is. Unlike your typical sales process where you have to go and pursue customers, where you have to do all those crazy stuff, you don't have to do all of that here, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's called high ticket sales. What does it mean, high ticket? High ticket, right? High ticket sales, really, all right, in the world, though, all right, because high ticket varies. In Nigeria, high ticket is like 200, 500K. That's not even high ticket to us. High ticket is like $3,000, right?
Mm-hmm.
High ticket sales in the US, and you're going to see some of them, is about $50,000 to $150,000. I know some of you cannot imagine right now that there are people in this world that can spend $100,000, $150,000, $50,000 for anything, but there are. And side story, right now I would have loved to show you the. I don't want to, because of some legal reasons. All right, I don't want to share some things with you, but I could show you right now a screenshot with an offer. All right, a guy presented to me that I'll be helping him with. The minimum for the offer is $50,000. That's, my brothers and sisters, is high ticket sales. Meaning that what happens is that somebody is interested in an offer, in a product, right? So the company that has that offer sells it for $50,000. But the CEO cannot go and be selling for every time somebody signifies interest. The CEO is too busy running the company to be answering sales conversation. So what the CEO does is he hires people like me, and of course, after this training, people like you who are skilled, all right, who have the skills, who have the training, who have the emotional maturity and confidence to get on this type of conversations and close the deal. What that means is that you will be having high stakes conversations with people. These programs could be from $3,000. You know, here in Nigeria, $1,000 is still high ticket. It's not high ticket to us, but it's still high ticket for a lot of people. But ideally, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 to as much as $50,000. Listen, if I wasn't closing a deal for $50,000, I wouldn't be telling you. 2 days ago, I got in on another offer to close a deal for $5,000. People are buying digital programs, coaching, training, courses for $5,000. All right. So this basically what you're going to be learning, or what remote high ticket sales is how that you will teach you how to find these business owners and help these business owners close deals. What that means is that you are not going to be doing any form of marketing. No, you are not going to be going around to find customers. You're not going to be running Facebook ads. Your own is simple. All right. Do you have a Zoom account? Do you have a laptop? Do you have Zoom? Do you have internet connection? You open it. Somebody has already booked a call with you. They will stay at the other end of they'll turn on their camera and they'll ask, and you ask them some questions. All right. We will teach you the questions to ask. We will teach you what to say. We'll teach you how to say those things. Right? And if you say those things the way we've taught you, 98% of the time, all things being equal, you will close the deal. And what does the business owner give you? So think about it. The business owner cannot get on calls because he's too busy, right? He's a millionaire. He's too busy doing the things that he wants to do. So he will rather pay somebody on commission and say, hey man, Bruno, Michael, Ajani, Amarachi, Chimezie, Abimbola, whoever it is, they say, if you close this deal for me, I'll bring the prospect to you. I'll qualify him. I'll do everything. Just close the deal. Just get the guy to pay. And you do that. The person says, I'm going to give you 10% commission. So let's imagine for a moment, guys, that you're closing. For some of you, you don't believe $50,000 is possible, so I'm not going to use that. Let's imagine you're closing for a $1,000 offer and you get 10% commission. That's $100 just for being able to talk. Just for being able to talk. To speak English and to answer somebody and to do the things that we will also teach you how to do. So, in a nutshell, what is remote high ticket sales? It's where you are a closer for a business owner and you help the business owner close deals. And the business owner pays you in commission because of the deal you closed. Because look at it, right? And in the next slide, you're going to see a couple of examples. Look at this guy, right? I told you that there was a 50K deal. This guy, Jonas, in one of our communities, all right, closed a deal of $50,000. Right? Of course, this is not common. All right, but I'm just trying to tell you that it actually happened. So he closed the deal for $50,000 and the person did the transfer that day. These guys are foreigners, all right? And he made 10% commission. That's $5,000 in just one day. And I want you to just allow that thing sink first. Somebody that has the same head you have, that has the same eye you have, that has the same ears you have, that has the same nose, mouth you have, that can speak the same English you can speak, made $5,000 in one day. And here you are, all right, thinking that it's not possible, thinking that it's not even possible to make $1,000. I know some people are still in shock, so I'm just going to let it soak.
Let it sink. Let it sink. I know, because when we said $4,000, it seemed, when we say $4,000, it seemed outrageous, right? But when you do the math with this, and we're coming to that, you see that this thing is more than possible. Literally.
You know, like we said, we did not want to put $10,000 because a lot of people would not believe it. So we decided to do $5,000, $4,000 at least. If you're a Nigerian, it might be hard, but it's more believable for you and $10,000.
Mm-hmm.
So, to recap, what's remote high ticket sales? This guy, Jonas, closed the deal for the business owner. The program and the offer was for $50,000 and he got a commission. So, how does it work for some of you, right? Number one is you have a business owner who has an expensive product or service. It could be web design, it could be coaching, it could be listen, let me even tell you, there's a guy I was coaching for, I was closing for. He has an offer to teach people in foreign countries how to speak English. He was charging them $3,000, and you're going to see some of the commissions in this. When I share with you. So they have the service, the product, but they don't have the skill or the time or the attention to just focus on sales, because every single day, like 10 people are showing interest, but would they leave all their time and start talking to people one by one? No, they won't do that. So what they did or what they do is that they hire you to come in and help them make money. And whenever you do that, they pay you a commission. Does that make sense, guys? Like, so wait, so I'm going to pause. Does that make sense so far? All right.
Do you understand
Guys,
it so
is it
far?
making
Do you understand
sense?
how it works?
Is it getting clearer?
Leave a comment, leave a comment, leave a comment so we know you're following. And by the way, I'm watching for the most active people that are commenting. I'm watching, I'm looking out for you. So does it make sense so far? Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. So let's recap a couple of things. Number one, you have business owner. So let's imagine Joseph is the business owner. Joseph has this business. He's selling it for $3,000. But remember, Joseph still has to do marketing. He still has to manage employees. He has to do HR. He still has to do everything. And he still uses his sales team to be bringing in money. So every day on his social media, on his website, in his email, they're asking him, please, I'd like to know more about your service. Please, I'd like to know more about your service. He looks at his calendar, he sees 10 sales calls. If he's taking 1 hour per call, it will mean 10 hours. How is he going to focus on his business? And Joseph is like, Omo, I can't do this. Why don't I find somebody who is good at this thing? Let me focus on my business. So this person will come in and take the calls for me. So now, instead of Joseph spending 10 hours per day on his calls, somebody else is now taking that time. And Joseph is saying, I'm only going to pay you when you make me money. So don't think if you don't make money, I'll pay you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the closer, and I'm like, no problem, sir. But because I have learned the skill on how to get people to say yes, how to ask people questions, how to move people in a way that it is easy and okay and they want to say yes, I tell Joseph, no problem, man. I'm going to help you do it. And so Joseph sends his leads to me and I bring deals for him. It's as simple as that. Joseph gives me leads, I give him deals. That is our agreement. And whenever I give him deals, I get a commission on those deals. So Joseph has a product of $1,000. If I close one deal per day, $100, how much would I have made in 30 days? I'm asking you guys.
$3,000.
I mean, none of you knows
Math is
math
math.
here, right? If I'm making
If we are
$100 per day,
closing $100 per day, how much? How much
all
in
right,
1 month?
$100
That's
is
30 days.
10% commission. In 30
Yeah.
days, how much will I have made? $3,000. $3,000, right? So we have the business owner who has the product, the prospect who is interested but has questions, and the trained high ticket closer. That is if you are closing one per day and you're closing at $100. Now, let us see the magic of numbers, right? Before we come to the magic of numbers. So the business owner is still, before we go there, right? The business owner is still busy, all right? The prospect, because anybody wants to spend expensive money, cannot just look online and just buy. They have to talk to somebody. So you have the business owner who has the product, you the closer, and the prospect. All right. Next. Now, Let's now look at the numbers. Remember, if you're closing at $100, sorry, if you're making $100, that's 10% commission. Closing one sale per day, you'll be making $3,000, right? Now, let me show you. This is a real life study of one of my friends. Yeah, he told me he had 4,000 leads and he closed only 300 sales. His product was, let's say his product was about $500. That means he made a revenue of $150,000, because if you multiply 300 by 500, you get $150,000. Now, that is the business owner without you, the closer. He made $150,000. Now, when the business owner now hires you, he still gets the number of leads, 4,000 leads. But now, because you are good, because your job is to close, because you've been trained by Bruno and Joseph, you can close more than the business owner. So you're closing at 20% conversion, which is the standard in the, that's if you're bad at closing, you're closing at 20%. If you're good, you're probably going to be closing like 50%. But let's just stick with 20%. So you're closing at 20%. All right. 20% is 800 sales. 800 times $500 is $400,000. Meaning that because he now has you in his business, he has made a profit of $250,000. I want to ask you, if you as a person, somebody made you an extra $250,000, would it be crazy for you to give them 10% of that? Do you feel it to be too much to give them 10% of that? $10% of $250,000. Do you think it would be too much to give them that? Exactly. Exactly. It will not be too much to give them that, right? So, are you beginning to see why this is possible? Are you realizing why this kind of money can be made and you can make this kind of money? It's because, listen, the reason why you can make $4,000 per month is because you're helping a business owner make 40,000. So if you can help someone make 40,000, they'll be more than happy to pay you 4,000. And I see people are already asking questions. Must I have a laptop and all that stuff? We'll come to that, right?
We're coming to that. We're coming to that, guys.
So business owner gives you 10% commission. That means you made $40,000 out of that 400K. And you got all that money because you didn't, and yet you didn't have a product of your own. You don't own the product. You don't have to bother about customer care. You don't have to follow up. You don't have to do any sort of marketing, lead generation, bother yourself with Facebook ads. That's none of your business. Do you hear me? That's none of your business. Right? All you had to do was get on the phone, turn on your camera, get on Zoom, and say the words that we taught you. You say the words that we taught you. You say it in the way that we taught you. And boom.
Boom.
Right? You will be making money. You will be making money. This was a $1,500 payment that someone paid. Like, this was a US client. He made a $1,500 payment. I mean, not high ticket, but it's okay, man.
Pretty
It's
decent,
okay.
especially for someone living in Africa. Let's use Nigeria for
Exactly.
example.
Yeah, I mean, for someone
Nigeria,
living
for
in
example,
Nigeria, it's not bad, right? It's not bad at
this is
all.
way over 1 million naira. How many people make 1 million naira per month? And this was just on a single close.
On a single close, sent it, made payments, sweet and clean. And not bother myself with this is another payment actually. All right. I don't want to show you the details of the payment and all that because that's confidential.
Please,
Right.
please, I beg.
So next slide. This is another client that paid me $3,000. $3,000. And I didn't have to get leads myself, worry about fulfilling it. I don't have any product of my own. And I don't have to leave my house to meet anybody. I mean, think about all the stress that people put you through to pay you 40,000 naira, 50,000 naira per month. You leave your house, you go through the dangers of, commuting from your house every day, and they pay you what? Peanuts. I don't think you deserve that. With this skill, you change your life, right? With this skill, you change your life. So, how do you receive your money after closing the deal? Not a problem, too. Those are the list of your problems, right? We'll come to
We're
all of
coming to
that.
that. The important
So,
thing is
next,
that you learn how it
go on.
works first. Okay, it's like going to school, and then the first day you're in school, you're asking them, "How am I going to receive my certificate?" It's not necessary at that point.
I'm telling
You
you,
have
man.
to
I'm telling you.
learn first. Okay, so how do you get started immediately? How do you get
Go ahead,
started
Joseph.
immediately? Yeah. So, first off, you need to have the skills, and everything we have said here so far. The most important skill is, the skill of selling, right? And in here, you have to learn how to pay attention very well to your prospect, to the person you're talking to. You have to pay attention to what they say. You have to learn how to ask the right questions. When it comes to selling, when it comes to high ticket sales, questions are important. Questions set the tone of the conversation. Questions can make or mar your sales call. Do you get questions? If you ask the wrong questions, you not end up closing the sale. If you ask the right questions, then you go ahead and close the sale. But not to worry, because we are going to teach you. We are going to show you. We are going to tell you exactly the kind of questions you should be asking, when you should be asking it, how you should ask it. Also, you need to know how to handle objections. Because
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, you're not talking to robots. You're talking to human beings. You didn't write a computer code and say, once I tell this person to pay $5,000, boom, the person will say, take my money, shut up and take my money, take my $5,000. People are humans. So there's that tendency that they must have objections. And objections, when it comes to sales and objections, objection does not mean that they don't like you. Objection does
Mm-hmm.
not mean that they are not going to buy. Objections just means, hey, Bruno, hey, salesperson, there's this obstacle in front of me. I need you to help me take it away so that I can make this decision and make the payment. So, in this training, we also are going to teach you how to handle objections. You will learn it, how to handle objections. Now, the next thing you need to do after have the skills, you know how to pay attention, you know how to ask the right questions, you know how to handle objections, you know how to close and all that. There's a whole process to this. The next thing you need to do is to find business owners. Okay, you need to go ahead and start finding business owners, and they can be found. They are not hidden. These people can be found. And by the way, we'll show you how to find them if you stay till the end. We'll show you how to find them, where to find them, how to, get these remote jobs for high ticket closing that pay you anything between $1,000 to $4,000 per month. And then the third thing, after you find the business owner, what happens next is that you have to, offer to help them sell and then negotiate your commission. A few days ago, one of our community members, his name is Paul, he recently got a gig, landed a gig that's going to pay him as much as $15,000 per month. And guys, we told you $4,000. We told you $4,000. We're telling you $4,000 because we want to be modest, but there's a whole lot of potential here once you learn how this skill works. Literally,
I
guys,
mean,
there are people that earn as
I
much
mean,
as
we could show
$50,000.
them his testimony where he posted it on the community. I don't know if we can do that right now, but maybe we'll do that during the course of it. But just to show you that he got an offer where he would make as much as $15,000. Somebody in our community. Go ahead,
and
Joseph.
and we are going to show you all that. I have our private mastermind group somewhere here. So as time goes on, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to show it to you. Okay. So here's a summary of what you've learned today. So basically today we've learned about what remote high ticket sale is. We've also learned about why it's the best way to make $1,000 to $4,000, especially online. It's different from affiliate marketing, it's different from Amazon KDP, it's different from drop shipping and all that, because it is stressless. Of course, it involves work to learn. You have to eventually get on those calls and all. But when you compare it to other business models, you get to do way less. So with high ticket closing, you're not worrying about, is my Facebook ad running? Is my Facebook ad converting? You don't have to worry about that. Is my email marketing, is my copywriting working? You don't have to worry about that. You don't
Did
have
the
to worry
person
about
get the products? Did
all
the
those.
person delivery,
You don't have to worry about
delivery
all
man?
that.
None of those stuff. None of those stuff at all.
You don't have to worry about all that. All you need to do is to sit in front of your computer or your mobile phone, your smartphone, right? And take these calls, close the deals, and get paid a commission. And get paid a commission. Okay, so you've learned how it works and how you can get started today. So we want to ask you guys quickly. So far, so good. We've spent roughly around 53 minutes on this call. Did you get value so far? So far, so good. If we end this webinar right now, have you gotten value? If you have gotten value, I'd like you to comment. Comment below, comment below, comment below, comment below. Have you gotten value so far? I can see somebody here says, God bless the person that gave me this link. If you're the person, somebody is praying for
Exactly.
you.
Come on. That's
God
what we
bless you.
wanted.
Because this is a life-changing opportunity and you shouldn't miss it. Somebody's already imagining. You know that thing that's trending on social media right now? Imagination won't kill me. He said, imagine making $20,000 per month in Nigeria. Listen, it is possible. It is possible. Okay? Very, very possible. People do it. We've done it. Let me just gist you since we're in the gisting mode. Last year, myself and Bruno set out in I think November last year, and we set a target.
Yeah.
We said in the next 30 days, we want to make $30,000. And
Yeah.
we did it.
Crazy stuff.
We did
Crazy
it.
stuff,
So
man.
it's possible. It's possible. Literally, it's possible. Okay, so you got value. I'm glad. So do you feel like our time together was well spent today? Do you feel like the time you spent here, the time you spent here? Do you think it was well spent? Do you think you didn't waste it? Do you feel like you spent it very well? I can see all your comments. Yes, so much. Yes, this is so fantabulous. Yes, yes, yes. Don't worry, we'll have a time to take your questions. Okay, so if you have questions, keep them. We'll have a time to take your questions. Definitely. Now, guys, are you more confident? I can already see it. Are you more confident about how you can make at least $4,000 per month? Are you more confident? Can you see clearly how you can make $4,000 per month? I'm reading the comments. Yes. Anthony Adeni says he is confident. Great. Great, great, great. Some people asking us how much to join. No, relax, guys, relax. So, also, we're going to ask you: do you see why anyone can do this from anywhere? All these questions are just to make sure that you understand it, and this thing has sunk. It has entered. Do you see? Do you see now that you can do this from anywhere, and do you see why actually? Great, 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 great. I can see the comments already. I can see the comments already. I can see the comments. Do you also see why? Listen, this is the greatest and most powerful skill in the world. Because really, listen, no matter what you do in this life, right? Sales is number one. It will always be up there. When you're starting a business, you need sales. When you're applying for a job, you need sales. Why? You need to convince people to hire you, isn't it? You want to go into a relationship, you need sales. You need to, convince the girl to be your girlfriend. You want to get married, you need sales. Sales makes the world go around, literally. So if you can learn it, if you can grab this one skill, it is the greatest and most powerful skill in the world. And I can see from your comments that you all can see it. So I'm going to ask you guys this question. Guys, listen. If we could spend more time together with you, where we go in depth, hold you by the hand, train you, and get you a $4,000 per month job with business owners who you're going to be closing for. Will you like that? If you will like it, I want you to comment. Say, I will like it. Comment. Leave that in the comment section. If you will like that, say, I will like it. Leave a comment below. Say, I will like it. If you would like us to, go more in depth with you, hold you by the hand, train you, and get you a $4,000 per month job with business owners. Will you like that? Comments, I will like it if you're going to like it. Comments, I will like it. Or I can see all your comments, I will like it. Of course, I will like it. I will like it. I will like that very much. God will bless you. I will love it. I will like it. I will like it. Beautiful. 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 So now what's next? There are two options, right? Now, the first option is this. You can take everything you've learned now, and try to go apply it on your own. Okay? Even though it might be confusing, you might not know where to start from and you may need help. You may even go on YouTube, which I don't recommend, right? Or you can allow us to hold you by the hand, teach you and train you, mentor you until you become world class and get you a job as a high ticket closer making at least $4,000 per month. Which one would you prefer? Would you prefer option 1 or option 2? Let me know in the comments. Would you prefer option 1 or option 2? Would you like us to, train you on that option 2, or would you like to go discover it by yourself? Which would you like, option 1 or option 2? Somebody said option 1 is bad, though. All right, so people are saying option 2, option 2, option 2. Keep the comments coming. Option 2. All right. How do we get started? Don't worry, we are getting into it right now. So, I want to quickly introduce you guys to, the 60-day community of closers academy. Bruno, can you, go ahead and let's talk about what they are going to be getting in the community of closers academy.
Great. So here's one of the few things you'll be getting in the community of closers academy. Number one is the most elite sales closing cohort on earth. Listen, guys, I can tell you, I've read the books, I've bought the programs, I've joined the webinars, I've gone through it all, right? And I've made money with some of them, but with a lot of them were trash. I've watched the YouTube videos. Oh my God. Some of the people you adore, I don't want to call their names. Some of the people you adore, if you try what they teach you with a prospect, the employer will sack you. They teach you to, be needy. No. You're going to learn how to actually persuade and get paid. You're going to learn the most elite sales closing. You're going to go through the most elite sales closing training on earth. All right? And you're going to learn everything from how to ask the right questions, the kind of questions to ask, the unbreakable sales process that we and Joseph use all the time to close deals. All right. Also, here's also what you'll be getting. You'll also be getting a 60-day mentorship. Now, what does this mean? Listen, guys, if you like, hold on, let me tell you. You guys just hold on. I'm looking for something, right? You can buy all the books. I'm looking for some of the books. I can't find them here in my drawer. Okay, yeah, hold on. You can buy all the books, right? You can buy all the books in the world.
Literally, I have a lot of them here.
Yeah. And sometimes when I'm reading, Joseph, I made a tweet,
my hand,
right?
I can bring out a lot. I have a lot of them here.
so you can buy all the books. You can buy the books. I'm telling you, it'll be a waste of your time. It'll be a waste of your time. I made a tweet. If you check me on Twitter, you see, I made a tweet and I asked guy, I said, I have not yet found a book I can recommend, all right, for beginners who want to get into remote high ticket closing. Because it's very, very, this type of selling is new. Number two is very nuanced, meaning that you need to be held by the hand. You need to be trained. So we have a 60-day mentorship program. You have role plays. All right, role plays are where we've taught you, all right? And we're going to see you practice it. So when you're making mistake, we'll be like, hey, no, you don't say it like that. You don't say it like that. And we'll have 16 live sessions. 16 live sessions, right? You have core reviews. So we're going to review your content. Like, why did you say what you said here? Why did you, address this prospect like this? Why were you going to? And we're going to help you do that. So it's not just a course where you just watch videos and you'll be left on your own. No, it's a mentoring program so that you become a remote high ticket closer. Number three, we'll give you a blueprint. We'll give you a blueprint on how to find these opportunities yourself. From Facebook to Instagram to LinkedIn to Twitter, all the social medias, we're going to show you how to find this. And nobody else is doing this. Nobody else is doing this. Listen, if you follow this blueprint alone, all right, if you don't even do anything, if you just follow this blueprint alone, I guarantee you will find a job. You will find a job if you follow the blueprint alone. It's one of the special trainings that even right now we've not yet released it because we want the community to be ready for it yet. We don't want to send out people that will come in and then people will say, "Oh, you guys don't know how to close." No, we want our people to be rock steady and ready. All right, that's number three, and that's not all. There's still some more. All right, number four is the HPC. What's the HPC? It's called the High Performance Connection. All right, what that means is this: if you go through this training, all right, you do the things we teach you. You show up on the role plays. You're coachable. All right. You practice every day. You're putting in your assignments. All right. You're doing your homework, and we test you on the live calls, and you're doing very well. What we will do for you is because we have, like right now on Twitter, I have 100,000 followers on Twitter. 100,007, right? Joseph has more followers on Instagram, all right, on TikTok. We have a network of people. Every day we're talking with business owners who need this service, who need your service. But we cannot just recommend anybody in the community, all right?
Exactly.
Of course, we can't just say, oh, because you came for the COC. No, you have to show us that you are a good representation of us. Because these guys want us to close for them, Abi Joseph.
Exactly. Everybody
They
we
want
meet.
us, everybody wants us
Everybody
to
we
close
meet.
to them. How
They
many
don't
people
want
can
Bruno and myself to close for them, and
And I'm like,
we
I can't
cannot
see.
close for them.
I don't have the time. Even if I had the time, I will not be
Our
closing for
calendars are literally
right
choked.
now. I can show. I
Exactly.
told you guys, I have two offers, foreign offers. One is $5,000, the other is $50,000 to close for them. But what we'll do for you if you're a high performing student is that we'll connect you to these business owners. I will tell them this. This is how we'll connect you. All right. Look at these guys. Two people in our community, we connected them to a business owner, all right? And they were like, oh, congrats. And this wrote to me, was like, thank you, Balogu. You really helped me build confidence with earlier role play. So you see, you have people in the community you'll be role playing with, all right? You'll be role playing with these people. So we connected them to the opportunities. And these guys made their first commission. They made their first commission. These two guys, Rotimi and Miriam. And number five is the ramp up. Now, the ramp up is basically where we would coach you. So now we've not just taught you the skill, we've not just watched your performance, we've not just given you opportunity to role play, you've not just been connected to a business owner. We'll then coach you to the point where you, right, get your first sale. Right? So we've connected you to the business owner. And look at this. Let's also congratulate Miriam. So the Miriam you saw in the other slide, who got connected to her first deal, immediately like this, she closed her first sale as a remote closer. And boom, see that everybody's congratulating her. And of course, you have a community of people who are going to be there, who are going to be cheering you up, who are going to be rooting for you, supporting you, and ensuring that you are going to be a goddamn freaking good closer. This is another deal I closed. Or I was like, this was a guy in China, And he said, I have picked the third $1,000 order success, meaning this is $3,000 this guy paid. This is another order of £1,480. You know, so these are days like this. This is somebody in one of my community, all right, not the ones I'm coaching, but one of my community. He closed $4,200 in commissions, and he says that he has made $15,000 months that is very attainable for him. This is someone that closed 3.5K, and these are just basically people who are closing deals. So we have people who are closing small deals, people who are closing big deals, right? Now, this guy is Sharaja, and he closed a deal on Upwork without even having a sales call. And the person paid $4,000 cash upfront. What that means is that if you're a freelancer, if you're watching this and you're a freelancer and you're a business owner, somebody else, but let's say you have a skill already, this skill can help you get high ticket clients and close those high ticket clients.
Exactly. Exactly.
It can help you with that. What this means for you is that if you get if you're in on the COC, is that you'll be getting the most effective, affordable sales training on earth. It's affordable because when you compare it to the other sales trainings, which are about $7,000, it's actually affordable. Number two is you'll be coached and mentored so you're a confident high ticket sales closer. And number three is you'll be placed in a job or you'll be connected with a job upon graduating and performing very well. And number four is you'll finally have the freedom and confidence to know that your life, your finances are now in your hands. And at this point, how much you want to make is up to you. Also, you will not need to struggle to get your leads. You won't be talking to uninterested people, but rather people who are interested but have a few concerns before getting started. You'll be able to work anywhere in any industry and make them money. You will become an asset to whichever business or company you find yourself in. And last but not the least, brothers and sisters, you will be able to create the life that you want. Now, what will it cost? Or what will be the investment for it? I'm very sure some of you are going to be
To the
asking.
point,
Now,
so
before I
everybody
tell
have been
you,
asking how much, how much, how much, how much. We're here now.
I know you're itching to hear, like, Bruno, tell us how much is it going to cost? Calm down. We're going to do that, right? But first off, let's ask you, all right? What does it cost to get a 4-year degree in a prestigious university? Let's say Covenant University, right? In Covenant University, you're going to pay like 472,000 naira in school fees, 105K for a hostel fee, 75K for utility fee, so about 730K per year. That's not all. 4 years is about 2.9 million naira, right? And you don't have a freaking job guarantee. You come out and you're still broke, still looking for a job, right? You still need somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And look at how much you and your parents invested in such a training. You have no freaking job guarantee. But now let's imagine another scenario. Let's say we accept you, all right? We teach you, we train you, we mentor and guide you, and we show you how to get a job that makes you up to $4,000 per month. Let's even say you don't even make 4,000. Let's even say right now, with everything we've said, you will still feel that it's impossible. Bruno, I'm just so dumb. I'm just so slow. I don't have the skills. This thing is not for me, but I'll still follow you. All right. And let's say you follow everything we did and you still make $2,000 per month. Would that be worth it? Meaning at the end of the year, you're making $24,000 per year. More money than everybody you probably know right now is making. More money than the average Nigerian will ever make. You are now in the top 1% of people earning money. I want you to think about it for a moment. Think about how much your life would change if you are making 19 million naira per year.
Damn.
Somebody did something close to this amount in a month, 19 million naira per year. How much would your life change? I'm asking you guys now, all right? How much would your life change? Like, I want to see it. What would that do for you? Just imagine for a moment that you watching this 6 months from now, 1 month, 1 year from now, you're in a position where you can make $2,000 every single month after month, because you put time and energy in investing and learning this skill. What would that mean for you? Would you be able to, take care of your family? Would you be able to help your mom? Would you be able to travel outside of the country more often? I mean, or would it just be the feeling of knowing that you can go anywhere? Joseph, quick one, right? I remember when I first made my first $2,000, right? I remember walking to a restaurant and my primary school classmates were with me. There were three girls. I told them order, as in no fear.
with with
Joseph, that
confidence,
was the fear.
with
I knew that.
confidence, right?
I was like, I didn't check the bill. I didn't check how much they were eating. I was like, just order. You
and
know
and you
fit
know
chop
what, guy?
pass. You know fit chop pass 100K. You know fit
You know
chop
what,
pass.
guy?
Like, you
And
waiting you
and
want
when you
talk.
when you take your card and you give it to them and to pay, and they're like, "Sir, is not connecting." You are so confident. You're not worried whether
You
it's
are so
there's no way.
confident.
You
You're
tell
like,
them check it again. You tell them check it
check
again.
it
And tell them
again.
check it again
For
because
some
you know
for
that
some
there's
of you, you're gonna
money
say, hey God,
inside
I
the
go wash
account.
toilets, I go wash plates, I go none of that. And oh my God, the feeling was something else. Listen, that you guys don't know what that feeling is. You guys don't know what that feeling is. The feeling is something else. To be able to do that.
By the way, Dan, I can see your comments, and I'm going to come to it shortly. Okay, once we're there, how do you manage
Just
many
hold
people that
hold on the
join?
questions now. We're
Well,
coming
I'll
down to
come.
it.
I'll come to it. Okay, I'll come to it.
So how much should this training go for? All right. So let me ask you, how much would you pay if you were guaranteed that you'd make 24 to $48,000 every year? I mean, in 5 years, it's $120,000 to $200,000. Now, if you say anything less than $10,000, I'll be surprised. Because if we charge $10,000 for this, it will still be very, very, very low. I mean, but of course, you have to pay anything close to that, okay? You have to pay anything close to that.
Don't be
All right?
afraid.
So don't be afraid. All right. You won't pay $8,000. You won't pay $5,000, and not even $4,000. All right. So how much would you pay? Boom. You have to find out when you book a call with us. All right. I know right now you're itching. You're itching. You're like, oh my God, how much exactly would I pay? I know that. And that's why you have to book a call with us and find out. All right. And how is that going to work? Here's what I want to speak with you first. First of all, we are only selecting a few people in our community of closers. All right. So we want to qualify you, because having the money is not enough criteria. We want to ensure that any further questions or concerns you have will be properly addressed. And number three is we want to make sure you are coachable. All right. And number four, we want to ensure those we train will implement it. Now, remember, all right, somebody asked, how are we going to manage everybody? This is how we are able to manage everybody, right? Because we have a few number of people that we are able to train, mentor, and coach. Just a few number of people. And that's why we can't take everybody. We can't take everyone. If we put a price now, Joseph, I can't hear you. You know I can't hear you, right? You still
Oh,
can't
oh,
hear you,
oh, oh,
Joseph.
oh. Oh, you
Okay,
can
I
hear
can
me
hear you
now,
now.
right? You can hear me now.
Yes.
So quick one, yeah. So somebody reached out to me via email. I didn't respond to the guy. He then reached out to me via Twitter, right? And he said, "Oh, I'm ready to enroll for community of closers right now. I have the money. I made the refundable deposit. I don't want the refunds. I want to pay." I said, "Okay, so why have you not paid?" He said, "Bruno said he doesn't need me to join the community anymore." And I said, "Why? Why would Bruno do that?" I said, "Send me a screenshot of the you had with Bruno." And then I said, "Send me a screenshot from beginning to end." And I saw how that after the call he was unqualified, he kept pressuring you and pressuring you and pressuring you. I told him, dude, Bruno doesn't want you, I don't want you as well. Take your money. We are going to refund your deposit
We're
as
going to
well.
refund your
So
money and
so
just go.
to us, right, guys, to us, it's not just money. We want to understand that first of all, you're somebody that is coachable. You're not somebody that is going to come and fight us. You're somebody that will tell you do something and you're going to do it. Okay. So that is why you have to book a call so we can have this conversation. You're either going to have a conversation with myself or Bruno or one of our consultants. However, you have a conversation with somebody from our team, right? And when you have this conversation, we will now decide if we should let you into the community. That's why you have to book a call. Now, you're probably thinking, just tell me the price. I'm still up here saying to the point, and I'll tell you how much it is. But you're only going to find out when you book a call. But here's another reason why you should book the call. So whether you qualify to become a high ticket closer or not, you're going to be given a gift that is worth $1,000. Okay, you're going to get our unreleased sales crash course to triple your current conversion, whatever you do. Maybe you're not making a lot of money yet. We're going to give you this unreleased sales crash course when you book a call with us. That means that if you book a call today and we interview you, whether or not you qualify to become part of the community of Closers Academy, because you showed up on the call, you're going to get the $1,000 gift. So don't be afraid. Like that's the worst case scenario. Worst case scenario, you get a gift worth $1,000 to help you get better at selling and making money. So how do you book the call? I know that's what people are asking. I can even see Favor Emmanuel asking here. How can we book the call? How can we book the call? We are coming to that shortly. So what you want to do right now is to go to this link, www.communityofclosers.com/book a call. Communityofclosers.com/book a call. And then the second step is you're going to make a refundable deposit of $30. It is a refundable deposit. Okay? Refundable because we are going to give you back your money if you don't qualify. Okay? So once you make a payment, you'll be redirected to the place where you can schedule a call. Now, you may be asking, why are these people asking me for a refundable deposit? Why are they not telling me how much the training is? Why are they not telling me how much it is to join the community of closers? Why are they asking for refundable deposits instead? The truth is this. See, we don't want just anybody to schedule a call and prevent those who are interested in the value of this training from booking the call, because literally I have a couple offers I'm closing for. My calendar is even booked out. Bruno has like 2-3 offers he's closing for. His calendar is booked out, right? So if we say, oh, book a call for free, and everybody starts booking, our calendar will get maxed out, and we are still not going to be able to attend to the very serious people. Plus, listen, over 211 people are here watching this right now. By the time this ends, you will see we have around 1,400 and something people that registered for this. So over 1,000 people are going to watch this. So imagine if we left this open. 1,000 people are going to schedule a call. We'll not be able to even talk to 1,000 people in 3 months because our calendars
No
are going
way.
to be booked out. So what does that mean? That those of you who are really serious about getting in and learning this life-changing skill will not be able to get in because we left it open and we couldn't filter. So this $30 refundable deposit is like a filter for us. Okay, it's a filter for us. So listen, this is not for you if you currently do not have a source of income. So if Sapa is doing you nice one right now, you're kind of struggling to find your feet and make money,
If you don't have a source
this
of income, it's not
may
for
not be for
you.
you right now. Okay,
It's not for you.
because
I'm just
see,
telling you.
we don't want you to come into the community and be frustrated, because you're going to take at least 6 weeks to 8 weeks to learn how this works. So if you don't have a source of income, how are you going to survive? It will make you desperate. It will make you unserious to show up. There are
You'll be
just a whole lot of
pressuring
things. And
us.
we
You'll
don't
be
want you
pressuring us,
distracted.
and I
We
don't
don't want
want that,
the
please.
pressure. Do you get you start saying, when are we getting the job now? When are we finishing now? What's next now? We want you to calm down, learn the skill, master it, and be ready to crush the market. Okay, so if you don't have a source of income currently, then this is not for you. Okay, now if you're also hoping that this program is going to be cheap, like 10K, like 20K, like all those affiliate marketing costs, 30K, 100K,
It's not like
please,
it's none of those.
it's
See,
not cheap.
it is. I put it in capital letter. It is
Okay,
not cheap.
it's not. Okay,
It
just
is not cheap.
just to be frank with you,
But if you
it's not cheap.
qualify, we'll make it affordable for you. And there are ways we will do that, right? So it's not cheap, right? And there's a range, basically. Remember, we said we will not charge you 10,000, will not charge you $8,000, will not charge you even $4,000, right? There is a range for that, and there's a reason we stopped there. But it's not also going to be that high amount. But it's not cheap. It's not $100. It's not $200. It's not that. It's not in those low amounts, right? Because if you want somebody to pay high tickets, you said you have to be able to
You have to
invest
invest high
high
ticket,
tickets on yourself.
of course,
Number three
definitely,
is if you can't
definitely.
make or receive online payments, meaning that, oh, I can't do transfer. I have to go to the bank to make payment. Please, please, please. Don't worry, it's not for you, right? So if right now you cannot make payment online or you self cannot receive payment, don't bother. Number four is not coachable. If you're not coachable, if you're the person that, oh, you'll be arguing with the community manager, you'll be fighting people in the community, you'll be insulting people, you'll be using swear word, please no. We have some foreigners in that community and we'll be having
Mhm,
more foreigners in that community. We do not want this community of closers to have a bad brand.
mhm.
And number five, this is the most important. Remember, we said it was refundable. But if after everything we've said here, you still book a call, meaning your intention is to waste our time, all right, so that you can ask for a refund, you won't get the refund. I'm saying that
Please
one.
don't book.
So don't
Please
book the
don't book.
call. Oh. If you know that you don't
Please,
have intention of
please,
investing in yourself, if you're on this,
please.
let me just book a call so that I would what they call it, I'll just book these people's car, I'll just get the price and then I'll
Let me
collect
hear
my
what they
money
want
back.
to say.
You will not get the refund. Though. I'm telling you now. I'm like
Don't book.
that's the only condition by which you will not get the refund. All right. As you know, I'm purposely scaring away the kind of people I don't want. All right.
Mhm,
I'm purposely
mhm.
scaring away the kind of people I don't want. Good. So if you want to book a call, go to this link, communityofclosers.com/book a call. Again, this is a refundable fee. It's just a means to keep away time wasters and those who don't see the value in this thing. So if a $30 deposit is turning you off from potentially making $4,000 per month, then my friend, this is not for you. Okay? It shows that you can't make simple and easy decisions, and you find it difficult helping others too. So for those of you who see the value in this, all right, go to communityofclosers.com/book a call right now. I want you to book the call, all right? And then if someone says, how much are we going to pay later after the call? We'll tell you that on the call, all right? So click on the link now, right now. It's first come, first serve. And remember, it's just a limited number of calls I can take per day. Because if 100 of you book a call here, it means who might not speak to you from 2 weeks till like 2 weeks. All right. So I want you to hurry and go book a call. All right. So go there, communityofclosers.com/book a call. Communityofclosers.com/book a call. Do I have a Naira account? Yes. What's the price in Nigeria? The price in Nigeria or in Naira is basically 25,000 Naira. That's the price in Naira. All right. That's the price in Naira. See, please go there and book a call right now. All right. Next. So remember, all right, when you book a call, you get a free $1,000 worth of training. All right. And again, it's 100% refundable deposit. And it's basically to keep away those who are clogging up our time. And again, we are highly selective of those we train. So we're going to be picking. So if I were you, I'll visit www.communityofclosers.com/book a call now. And once you make your refundable deposit of $30, you'll be redirected to where you can choose a convenient time and we'll talk to you. Okay? So just open that link now as you're watching us so that you don't have to lose out on this opportunity. Now, so I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking, right? You're probably saying, Bruno, just tell us the price. Just please let me know, and I will tell you. All right, I definitely will tell you, but on the call. Now you might be saying, how easy is it to learn this skill? Let me tell you about this guy Jonas. All right, Jonas is someone in one of our communities, my community, and Jonas wasn't really good at closing. The reason why he got this offer was because he was trained and he was coachable, and of course could speak German, so that was an advantage to him. And they were looking for a German closer. Right now, we have somebody in my community who knows how to speak Chinese. And I told you about a guy who is teaching people to speak English, right? I already told the guy that I'm going to connect both of them. So when the business owner is ready, that person like this has gotten an offer. And because she's good at the skill, she's good at closing, she's going to make a lot of money from it. So it's actually easy to learn if you actually put in the time and the effort. Next, can this work for me here in Nigeria? If you have a good internet connection, right? If you can speak and understand English fluently, and you know how to go in front of camera, turn it on and talk, then it's definitely going to work for you. It will work for you. I can tell you that. I'm doing it from Nigeria. It's working for me. This one I closed the deal. This was me. I closed the deal of $5,000. All right, for one of my online business coaching. All right, so person made a $500 deposit. Person made 3,500 the next week. All right, and then 1K before the end of the program. Next, what type of products would we be selling? Number one, there'll be expensive products. That's one thing you can know for sure. Number two, sometimes there will be services. That is, the business owner provides a service like web design, SEO, Facebook ads, coaching, or it could be a coaching service like dating, health, fitness, etc. Right? And somebody's like, Bruno, I don't have any sales experience, right? I don't have any sales experience. Well, the truth is that neither did these people you're seeing. All the people I've shown you today, all the proof you have seen today, did not have a sales experience. And that's why we will teach you. All right? We will train you, we will hold you, we will guide you. All right? I will mentor you, I will give you opportunities to find these big deals. We'll give you the opportunity to find these big deals. And you can close these deals. So we will teach you and we will put the opportunities in your hand. And when you even get the opportunities, we will still coach you till you're able to stand on your own. So, how much would you be willing to pay if you knew that you'd be making $4,000 every month, which would allow you to be financially free, travel as much as you want, live from anywhere you want, and take care of your family's needs? How much would you be willing to pay? So, go to communityofclosers.com/book a call, and we'll definitely see you on the inside. Listen, if you say that, oh, this program should be anything less than 5K, this program isn't going to be for you. But we will even charge you $5,000. But it's not going to be $100, it's not $200, right? It's not hundreds of dollars, right? And if that's your level right now, maybe this program will not be ideal for you. But if you book a call, you're still going to get a gift for it, right? You're still going to get a gift for
And
it.
no bad feeling, guys. I mean, it's
No,
life.
no hard
It's in
feelings.
stages, phases, sizes. So if you're not able to afford right now, it doesn't mean you can afford it tomorrow. Okay, so no bad feeling at all, at all. Okay, so for those of you that already know that this is for you, go and schedule your interview date and time. Don't miss your interview, please. We want you to be in a quiet and good location. Ensure your internet is very good. And remember, go to communityofclosers.com/book a call. Do that right now. Remember,
Communityofclosers.com/book a call.
book a call. Remember, the fee is refundable. You get a 1K bonus for booking the call. You don't have to qualify at all to activate number one and number two, but you can't book the call to waste our time. So if you're trying to waste our time, then do not book the call. So as you can see by the side here, you can see another person closed, a $4,000 package into 6 payments. 2 deals closed today. 6 $1,449.94 be $49. Yes, and that 4K deal closed. So you can see that this thing is working. Would there be another batch? Maybe, but even if there will be another batch, you're not going to have the same offer, the same price, and all that. We're only able to make this offer because, I mean, this whole structure and all is the first of its kind. We're already running this. That's why we're able to make this kind of offer. So go to communityofclosers.com/book a call to book your call right now. I mean, literally, guys, this could be you 60 days from now. Bruno, is there a backstory to this testimony here?
Yo, of course, this guy basically was struggling, right? This guy was like, he had been struggling with, closing deals. And he came, I remember when he came into the community, he was, this guy's someone that takes instructions. I mean, this guy is really, really passionate about his growth. And he has gotten to the point where he's now even a sales manager. And that was because he simply invested in himself and he followed what was taught. It's as simple as that. So how do I book a call? This is the link. Literally, we're going to paste the link in the what do you call it? We're going to paste the link in the group. All right,
It's there already.
and you
We
can
said
just
it.
click
It's
the
there
link.
already.
It's there on the
It's there
group. You
already.
can just click the link and you can just book a call. All right, Joseph, I would like to show them maybe a run through of how they can book a call. All right.
All right,
So
cool.
maybe if you could just show, like, you can click on that link and see what they'll see, so they can be sure that they are making the right they're doing the right thing.
All right. All right. All right. So I'm going to share my screen right now. So all you need to do is I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna open a new tab. I'm gonna say community of closers.com/book a call. When you go here, you're simply going to see two buttons. The first button is to pay in Naira, and the second button is to pay in US dollars. So when you click on pay in Naira, if you're Nigerian, then you can go ahead and pay in Naira here. If you're not a
So click
Nigerian,
on click
you're
on Naira.
outside
Let's see.
Nigeria. Yes, I just clicked on Naira. When you click on Naira, it brings up
Okay,
this
good. So
payment
you'll be
option.
redirected to
Once you
this, right?
pay, once you pay and all that, you'll be redirected to the calendar where you can book a call. Okay. Same
So you'll be
thing when you
redirected
click
to
on
calendar
pay in
where you
US
can book.
dollars. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. Same thing. And since we're in the spirit of showing you guys, let me quickly just go into the testimony corner of our private mastermind group. And literally, I'm scrolling all the way up. You see a ton of testimonies from different people. From different people. This is Jessica. Jessica is the youngest
Jessica.
person in our community,
Jessica is
and
Jessica is 18 years old, guys. 18
Jessica is
years old.
18 years old. 18 years old.
This is amazing.
18
This
years
is the
old.
boss my head.
And
They
Jessica
bust my
says,
head.
"Good evening, everyone. I have another testimony. I posted to them my status, blah, blah, blah. I closed a $500 product with another person. This chick is just 18 years old. Look at Miriam. Miriam says, I just wanted to say a big thank you, a big fat thank you, an emphasis on big fat thank you. That's a big fat thank you to Bruno and Joseph for training us and grilling us. The sale I made yesterday has been confirmed. I can't wait for us to crush our first $1,000 month, 10,000 month. I'm grateful to be part of this awesome family. Okay, so you see a lot of people sharing testimonies. Let me quickly take you down. We have some recent testimonies, just so you guys see that what what we are saying here is not a fluke. This is Jessica again. She closed a $2,000 product deal. So what we're saying here is not a fluke. This is Gabriel. This is Gabriel. Okay. So Bruno, you want to talk about this Gabriel's deal?
Woo! Here's the crazy part about Gabriel. Gabriel is actually a new community member. He's not been up to 1 month in the community. And you see when people are telling him that. And he reached out to me. I could have showed you my DMs, but I don't want to. Joseph's DM is what you see. He reached out to me and was telling me about, this particular person, how would he close the person. And I told him what to do and he should go for it. And next thing he says, why didn't I know about high tech closing from now? This blows my mind. I closed a $3,200 offer today. Like, is that how things work? Why would you agree to pay me that much without asking for testimonials? How easily is this skill positions you an expert to a prospect is mind blowing. It was like I almost gave up doing objection handling, but God helped. I actually reached out to him because I wanted to close for his course, blah 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 blah. And he went through all the program. I wasn't prepared for it. I went on the call, he allowed me to close his program for him. Now something else came up. We continued, and basically the long story short is that this person, because when we got on the community calls, the person had already made a deposit. So this is a deal that was closed. Money don't enter in hand already. $3,200. Listen, if this is the only deal this guy closed for this program, right, then it's worth it for him. He's worth it for him. And so these are just some of the few testimonies. Then you see, we have Paul too. Let's look at Paul.
This is Paul.
All right, this is me saying a big thank you to Joseph and Bruno for all they have been teaching us, and it paid off for me yesterday in a very big way. So I've been doing outreach on mainly Facebook for the past 1 week after sending tons of DM, blah, 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 blah. Next line, we booked an interview and it was a normal conversation. It was fun. Asked me questions that I answered very well, all using the tips from our trainings. And eventually, I was hired to start as an appointment setter. This is not even a closeout. I'll be trained every day, giving materials, and I'll be earning 10% of every successful close. Offers ranges between $8,000 to $10,000, and with 5 sales per week target, I should see myself bringing in at least $15,000 per month. And based on my performance in 6 to 9 months, I'll be promoted to a position of a closer. The promise COC gave us was $4,000, but there really is no limit to how much we can make here. Let's keep the spirit up and let's keep crushing. Amazing. A freaking incredible. I can't see online. Sorry. I was at them. And that this guy was like, good afternoon, everyone. Just want to share my progress part. So in 4 days, I've been on 3 sales calls for one particular product. I closed 2 sales, and one of the 3, the last person wasn't a good fit. On the last prospect's objections were too much. I thought I won't close the sale. Then I remember what Bruno thought about how to pitch your offer to be more valuable than their money. Boom, sales close. You know if the fear was against that closing is sweet.
Guys, so literally, this is a life-changing skill. This is a life-changing skill with a lot of upside potential. A whole lot of upside potential. Okay? A whole lot of upside potential. And if you're still here, if you're still sitting on the fence and all that, all you need to do right now is to go to communityofclosers.com/book a call. Go and book a call right now. I cannot wait to talk to you. Bruno, by the way, are people booking calls? Are people booking calls? Can you get any notifications? Are people booking calls so far?
Oh, yes. I already see, oh my God. Oh, wow. Wow. I can see 2 people have already booked calls at least so far. Successfully booked the call so far.
Nice.
Amazing.
Nice. So guys, keep booking, and we are going to see you inside the interview. Okay, book a call, and we'll see you inside. And believe we've answered all the questions tonight, and all that. So here,
so if you have
this
any
brings
questions,
us.
you have a couple of minutes. You can ask your
Okay.
questions now. All right. Now is the time to ask your questions.
So far, so good. Any other questions? Any question? I'm trying to book in SA, but it doesn't give an option to pay. Oh, bad. So Bruno, please send me the other link, the link for seller, so that I can quickly forward it to the group. After now, we're going to add it. We're going to add it to the other place as well, so that's basically anybody can go there. All right. So send me the seller link so that I can send to Angela. Angela, would you send me a DM? Send me a DM on WhatsApp. Send me a DM on WhatsApp so I can attend to you, Angela. Okay? So how much is it to book a call in Naira? It's 25,000. Just click on the link. You'll see everything there. communityofclosers.com/book a call. When is it late to book a call? I can't guarantee you that after now you're still going to get spots because our calendars are always getting filled up. So go ahead and book a call now so that I can stand the chance to, get interviewed. Is there a payment plan? Get on the call. Get on the call. We told you we are going to make this affordable for you, right? So there are a couple ways you can do that. So get on the call. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. Book the call, get on the call, and then we'll find a way to structure something that works for you. Okay? Any other question? Is the percentage of 10% a flat rate? No, that's just minimum industry standard. Some people can go up to 20, 30%, depending on what you're negotiating, 35%. Some people have even gone up to 50% before. It just depends on what you're negotiating, but don't be greedy. I mean, if you close a $5,000 deal and you get paid $500, that's a lot. I mean, if you close a $10,000 deal and you get paid $1,000, that is still a lot. It's gonna do a lot for you. You're not spending on ads, you're not doing any of those things. If you're getting 10%, I mean, that's a lot, right? So go ahead and book that call now. Communityofclosers.com slash book a call. Communityofclosers.com slash book a call. So Angela, I'm waiting for your DM. Send me a DM on WhatsApp. Just check one of the admins on the group that Joseph done. The one that is wearing an ash suit. Send me a DM on WhatsApp and I'm going to attend to you immediately. Okay. All right. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? Can you give examples of, we've already done that? Can you give examples of companies we can work with to end this commission? We've already done that. Okay. The the list is endless. Today, a real estate company reached out to us. Literally, they sell lands from in naira, 4 million naira, 5 million naira, 10 million naira, and they wanted us to give them closers. So we recommended two of our most active closers to them, and those people are going to be working with them closing deals. Okay, so literally, this can work in any industry as long as they sell high ticket stuff. How long is the mentorship program? The mentorship program is going to last for 8 weeks, 6 weeks plus an extra 2 weeks of some finishing touches and all that. So it's going to last for 8 weeks. Okay, is this doable for a working class person? Of course, it's doable for a
Absolutely.
working class person.
Absolutely.
It's doable for students. In fact, most of the people in our community, like 5 or 10 of them, are students. And when they first came in, I'm like, how are students able to do? But the flexibility of our live coaching calls and everything makes it possible for just anybody to get in. Okay, we have 2 live coaching calls every week, one on Mondays and one on Saturdays. Okay, plus these coaching calls are recorded as well, so you can get in on it. Somebody's asking, is there an age limit for this? No, I mean the youngest person in our community, she was 17. She just turned 18 last month. She just turned 18 last month. There's no age limit.
And
Okay.
Rotimi, the guy,
Rotimi is a
and
father.
the funny thing about Rotimi is probably one of the oldest.
Yes.
And when he get on calls, people respect him and it's easy for him to close.
Exactly.
Can you imagine?
Exactly.
He gets on calls and people are like, good day, sir, and before you know it, they're paying.
So somebody said paid and booked. I'm looking forward to the call. Congratulations,
Let's go.
Okemena Omoyibo.
If you
I
booked the
love that.
call, please, I want you
I love
to
that.
comment. Paid and booked. Looking forward to the call.
I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Can you send a recorded copy of this? Oh, of course, of course. Once this webinar is over, click on that same link. You're going to get the recording. It's recorded, right? It's being recorded right now. So once it's over, click on the same link. It's going to take you to the recording. Okay. If I pay to book a call and I find that I can't afford the price, what is going to happen? You're going to get refunded. That's what's going to happen. Okay. But again, we've told you that it's not cheap. It's not 50K or 100K in naira, for example. It's not $10. It's not $30. It's not $100. It's not $200. Right. So we've already given you a range. It's not all those amounts. So if everything you have in your life right now is $200, don't book the call. However, if you feel like you can afford, whatever fee we are going to call, right, and you have way more than $200, then go ahead and book the call. Okay. If it doesn't work for you, we are 100% we're going to refund your money. I don't want to say this, but we always process refunds, right? Because I mean, we like to keep to our word all the time. We like to keep to our word. Okay. All right, okay. Angela has DM me. Angela, check your WhatsApp. I've sent you the link, so go ahead and book the call uh right now. I'll soon publish my testimony, of course. Of course. Looking forward to have you inside the community and have your own testimony as well. Because this thing is not flip flop. We're not telling you bobo juice. We're telling you something that actively work. Personally, I closed around 3 deals today. So we're telling you something that actively works. Something that works. Okay? Something that works. Bamidele says, I think that is thing work for me too, though. I don't have the money now. I appreciate if I can still book a call later. Of course, if you click on the link later and there's still a chance to book a call, go ahead and book the call. I can't just guarantee that because of how choked up our calendar can be sometimes. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Bruno, do you have any other thing to say? I don't think I see any questions coming. What if you have a meager source of income? Do you still qualify? Oh, I'm so sorry. You don't qualify at the moment
No, you
unless you
don't.
have some money saved. If you have some money saved that can help you afford this, then yes. But if not, oh no, you don't qualify at the moment, and no bad feeling. Okay, this is my YouTube channel. What you want to do is to go to my YouTube channel. There are a ton of videos. Go to Bruno's YouTube channel as well. There are a ton of videos that can teach you for free things you can do to make money. Things you can do to make money. Okay, so once you start making money and get to that point where you can afford this, you're welcome to come back. Okay, but get on my YouTube channel right now. I have a ton of videos where I break down step by step things you can do to generate money. Okay, so go there. I've been dealing with networks. Can I get a recorded copy? Oh, of course. Just click on the link once we are done. You're going to get the recording. Okay? Still the same link. All right. I feel like we should call it a night right now. I don't think we have any more questions.
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Cool. More people have booked calls. Nice.
Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, people. It's been absolutely lovely having you all here from myself, from Bruno. We love the energy. We love how you are participating. And listen, we cannot wait to have you in on the Community of Closers Academy. Listen, this is literally going to be life changing. And for those of you that have booked this call, you are not going to regret it. I can literally look back some years ago and see how different my life is now because I embrace the skill of selling. I learned how to sell, and my life is different. I can basically think of anything I can afford now. And when I do the math, I say all I just need to do is to close this deal, and I'm going to get it. I mean, I recently needed to move houses, and I was talking to Bruno. I said, okay, so I just need to close this and this deal for this offer, and boom, I'm going to do it. And I did it. Okay. And I have another target I've shared with him. I just need to close a few deals to get that done. And in the next few weeks, 3, 4, 5 weeks, I'm going to get it done as well. So this skill is literally life changing. Listen, Bruno literally went from a gym attendant, okay, earning 40,000 naira per month. Jeez, that's not even up to $100. 40,000 naira per month. Just 2 years, 3 years ago, right? Just 3 years ago. But look where he is now because he embraced the skill of learning how to sell and close, especially high ticket stuff. So if you're here, if you book that, you are not going to regret. Okay, I can't wait to have you in on the Community of Closers Academy. Thank you very much for your time, everybody. Any last words, Bruno, before I call it a night?
Basically, I'll tell them, man. I don't know if you are here and you're thinking, do I want this? Not do I want this? Can I afford this? Right? I'll tell you, getting on the call, hear what you have to say. Some people have gotten on the call and they're like, Bruno, I know this is going to be expensive, but I want to do it. Whatever it is you tell me, I'm going to find a way. All right. And we helped them. I said, okay, you know what? Since I see you, I like you, I know that's going to help you. What can we do? How can we solve this problem? And we put our heads together and we found a way that works. All right. So if that is you, if you're sitting down here, you're watching this, Just like some of our students were watching this a couple of months ago. All right. And right now they are glad they did and took that step. And you too will be glad if you, when you take this step. Don't let anything hold you back. Remember, you booked this call, you change your life. It's as simple as that. Your life will not remain the same after you book this call. All right. So I'll talk to you. For those of you who have booked the call, I'm going to see you very shortly. All right.
All right, have a good one, guys. Take care of yourself and good night.
Good night.